Hey everybody, I'm Kelly Rose, and today we're going to be talking about the severe weather. A moderate risk has been issued for western Oklahoma with the moderate risk of significant damaging winds and tornadoes. A strong shortwave trough with mid-level speed is predicted to move quickly across Arizona and New Mexico into Texas, Kansas, and Oklahoma during the late afternoon and evening. It will take on a negative tilt after OZ as it continues through Missouri into western Illinois by 12Z Monday. And this is not a tornado driven event. I'm Kelly Rose. Watch the video. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the video where today we are taking a look at the new moderate risk for severe weather. Here we do have a moderate risk 4 out of 5. We'll go into specific details later. So let's take a look. Again, we're going to be calling we're going to call smaller cities due to the fact of it being a moderate risk. If you are in Enid, Hennessy, Fairview, Canton, Selling, VC, Thomas, Clinton, Weatherford, Reno, Oxie, Kingfisher, Syrie, Cheyenne, Elric, Blair, Hobart, Anadarko, Blinger, Hilton, you are in a 4 out of 5 for severe weather. And if you are in the areas of Tulsa, Oklahoma City, Lawton, Muskogee, Okmulgee, Tahlequah, Miami, Bartlesville, Ponca City, Woodward, in Oklahoma, and in Kansas, Anthony, Arkansas City, Winfield, Independence, Coffeyville, Parsons, Pittsburgh, Joplin, Narcio, and that's in Kansas, and Missouri, Joplin and Nacio. In Texas, Memphis, Texas. You are in a 3 out of 5 if I just called you then. Let's take a look at parameters here. Let's take a look at the tornado threat first. Again, this is not going to be much of an event. We will be live tomorrow, starting around, I would say, probably 6 Central. So your area of greater concern for tornadoes would be Woodward, Elk City, Hennessy, Enid, Ponca City, in Oklahoma, and Memphis, Texas. And it is only a 5%, which a 10% is an enhanced risk. Enhanced is still enhanced. 15 is moderate. So your 2% does include the cities of Muskogee, Okmulgee, Bixby, Tulsa, Skiatook, Miami. We're going to zoom out because it's only 2. However, it is tornado threat. Wichita, Arkansas City. Tulsa, Bixby. Anything in there. Let's take a look at your wind threat. So we here have our wind threat, which is why the moderate risk was issued. You have a 45% chance for very strong winds if you are in the pink. And in this white, you could see hurricane forced winds. We're going to zoom in here because this is life threatening. We're doing this. In Oklahoma, areas in this white is going to be Stigler, Ada, Lawton, Altless, Elk City, Clinton, Woodward, Ponca City, Bartlesville, Miami, Skiatook, Tulsa, Bixby, Muskogee, Tahlequah, Okmulgee, Oklahoma City, Norman, Chickasha, Chandler, Guthrie, Stillwater, Enid, Hennessy, Clinton, Elk City, and anywhere in here. In your Missouri, Nevada, Boulevard, Springfield, Ozark, Branson, Monette, Nisho, and Joplin, Missouri, and Arkansas, Rogers, and Fayetteville, in Texas, Memphis, Vernon, in Texas, and in Kansas, Winfield, Arkansas City, Independence, Coffeyville, Fredonia, and Pittsburgh. That is going to be in your white, which does equate to significant severe. Let's take a look at your hail. Again, your hail ain't gonna be much. It's just like your tornado, basically. You know, you're not gonna see much hail unless if you're in this area, you may see some hail. However, your primary threats are damaging winds, which we discussed in the video. So yeah, let's take a look at some weather models, but first, the Storm Prediction Center. So here we are now at the Storm Prediction Center. A moderate risk of severe thunderstorms is forecast for Sunday, 2/26. Significant damaging wind and a few tornadoes are expected from the eastern Texas Panhandle during the late afternoon across much of Oklahoma through the evening, and a wind threat persisting into Missouri overnight. Widespread wind damage is possible. So that is why we have the moderate risk. If we go here, this was issued at 11:40 a.m. Central Standard Time, which is 12:14 p.m. Central Standard Time. And your parameters are the same thing. Now we are at the weather models looking at Cape. We will take a look at the tornado parameters and see what I think on it. I mean, your Cape starts showing up and it's like, and that is why you don't see, you know, this thing unfold like that and have your bigger tornado threat everywhere else. Because there's just not Cape. Well, let's take a look at the helicity at the 0 to 3. Your most of your helicity will be just to the southish. I mean, in the southwestern Oklahoma border. We're going to go through everything in a little bit. We're making a quick run through. You know, kind of see. I do see where maybe South Texas, we're going to go to the Euro models. We're going to also look at HRRR when that's available. To see if tornadoes could be a thing. It does not look like it. We are also going to go into the storm relative helicity as well as the energy helicity. Your significant tornado parameter isn't picking up, but maybe like a 2.0. We're going to go with the 1.9. Marginal tornado. There will be tornadoes potentially with this. But, however, it does seem unlikely for a lot of tornadoes to, or a widespread major tornado outbreak to happen. Now, there is energy helicity where the Cape was, some of that Cape was. So we may want to take a look and see if we put that moderate risk there, or that's what they might want to do. We are here with the HRRR, and it's starting to like. So we're going to take a look at surface-based Cape. We'll also take a look at some more other parameters with HRRR. I'd prefer HRRR actually. See, it's. Why can't I describe it? It's downgrading from what NAM said, but I do believe HRRR. Your Supercell Composite really wants to show that. Again, we're also going to take a look at some other stuff. Again, this is going to be a quick run through of what these weather models are showing. we are here taking a look and seeing what we find. Did I really just find a 4.1? And your Cape forecasted at 1770, and currently it is at 1886. Again, here we go. This green line is your temperature or dew point, and your red line is the temperature dew point, whatever. This is a hodograph, which a hodograph does show like what a supercell looks like. So that is what I also use to determine, hey, how powerful are the supercells going to be. Now, there could be 1 or 2 storms to pop off and do stupid stuff. Again, let's go and analyze dew points now. Currently, your dew points are relatively low, but as this comes through, your dew points rise. And right here, we're seeing a dry line form. However, it is... Previously, we had thought, hey, this may get some strong tornadoes within it. But I'm starting to think that is not the case. Because I'm going to draw it out here. Here's your cold air. And it's moving at a speed of, let's say, 50 miles an hour towards your line. And your dry line and some maybe prefrontal supercells are there, moving at, let's say, 30. And they haven't really formed yet, because this is what we are anticipating. So, this hits it before a lot of major tornadoes can happen, and there's also not a lot of instability for some very strong tornadoes, which is also partly reason. But that is possible to see 1 or 2 tornadoes. If I'm not live, I am sorry. I will be busy tomorrow, actually. So Monday 05Z, which is 7 o'clock Central, it's out of your moderate risk. It's been out since the 03. So again, let's take a look at your temperatures. Right now, at the time of recording, temperatures are at 20 degrees. Which is not also going to get... It's not going to get out of the 70s. Maybe a couple 80s in that. And you can literally see where that cold front is. I think you can literally see where it is. So that is going to be your temperature. Let's take a look at simulated radar or composite reflectivity. A line of storm starts developing at 23Z, which is, we are here at a place. 23Z is at 5 p.m. Central. So 5 p.m., 5 to 4 p.m., these storms develop. And again, you may see 1 or 2 embedded tornadoes within this. Of course, it's going to show moderate tornado though. And this line has the potential for QLCS, which is quasi-linear convective systems, tornadoes, to develop off of it. And note how there aren't many prefrontal storms. They're singular here, and at 5 o'clock it looks to be a line. At 6 p.m., it looks to have formed a literal line. And this is where we can see tornadoes and your most severe winds, which we will take a look at the winds now. We're taking a look at the 500 millibar winds as this goes through. And you can see your trough is negatively tilted. I may have messed up here. But also your trough is negatively tilted. This is positive, which is more wind, and it's negative, which means tornado potential. However, there's not a lot of instability for tornadoes. Therefore, your tornado threat is much lower than first anticipated. From when I said yesterday, I'm sorry. It's what was shown, and I just relayed that to you guys. Again, this is going to be a severe weather day, which means we will also be live with the fact of a moderate risk, and we'll probably stay live until these get out of the Oklahoma region, where it is most anticipated to see the most damaging winds. And I guess that'll wrap today's video up. We may have a video come out very, 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 very early tomorrow morning. Probably by the 6Z outlook. Probably by the 6 a.m. we'll have an update and I'll record that. Oh no, because the update comes out at 7. I have to leave then. Either way, we'll have a video out tomorrow before we do live stream. And yeah, thank you for watching. And yes, please like and subscribe.